In this video, we will look at smooth shading our model to avoid nasty polyfaceting. We'll also look at using the bevel modifier to clean up the normals of our hard surface and edges, as well as a few viewport options that can help us diagnose these mesh issues. Before we jump ahead into creating some snazzy materials for our basic bot, we need to remedy a few issues here, namely faceting. As you can see, we just go in and bring up our notations, we have some quite obvious faceting on the batteries, on the camera lens, on the joint here, and probably in other places. We can highlight this even further by going up to our viewport options and just checking cavity. And now we can really see the issues. So in order to fix that, we can select the body of our robot and then hit A on the keyboard to select all. This ensures that we have at least one mesh selected. And then right click and shade smooth. But we have another option here called shade auto smooth, which is a fairly new addition. And this is the one we want. As you can see, that has smoothed out things nicely. And if we go over to our options here, our mesh options, and toggle down normals, Auto Smooth has effectively checked this box, which includes this degree here. Any neighboring polygon which angle exceeds 30 degrees will be smoothed out. And as you can see, that has kind of worked, but we're still left with a few issues. As you can see here, we have subtle shading issues, and the batteries are particularly bad. If you're having trouble seeing these issues, we can change another handy viewport option by going up again to our viewport shading options, switching over to matcap, and under the matcap options here, we have various extreme matcaps that can really test our geometry. So I'm just going to select that one. And as you can see, there shouldn't be an immediate angle here. This should be a flat surface. Likewise here, and pretty much everywhere over the robot, really. So how do we fix that? Well, again, if we select our robot body and then hit A to select all, jumping over to our modifier options, we want to scroll all the way down to bevel, where if we toggle down the shader option here, we have the option to harden normals. Now we want to click this while holding down Alt so it affects all of our meshes here. And that has cleaned up things nicely. If we jump back to our studio and uncheck cavity and Alt-A to unselect all of our meshes, and you can see that it is very smooth without having any obvious mesh artifacts. And as a bonus, we have nice smooth bevels, which seem like they have a lot more segments than just one. With our normals all set up, we are ready to move on to creating some shaders.